Hello everyone, welcome to LaTeX tutorials. In this video, I'm going to show you how to set up the document class options. For example, you can set the font size of the document class as per the requirement. You can set whether your document has to be a one-sided document and stuff like that. To start with, let me first show you the font size option, and in order to introduce the font size into the document, you have to introduce the conditional argument into the document class option. To introduce a conditional or optional argument, you have to simply go just to this particular point, which is immediately after the command /document, insert square brackets, and here is where you put your optional arguments. For example, if I want the font in my document to be 10 point, then all you need to do is to simply give 10 pt. So this will set up the document for the font size equal to 10 point. Let us save this and run to see if there is any change. Okay, so by default, the document class article takes the font size as 10 point, so therefore we are currently not seeing any change. Let me now change it to 12 point to see if there is any change at all. I save it once again, I run it. Right, you can see there is now a small change. In a very similar fashion, you can change the font size to different options and verify if it works. Now, in an important note, when I change the font size to 14 point, you can see the document class did not accept that font size and went back to its original value of 10 point. This is because the document class options what we have already have a predefined font size, and you cannot exceed this font size unless you have some libraries written for that. So what we can do at best is to only change the font size over a very finite range such as 10 or 12 point. If I set it to 12 point, it will take that, it will change the font size, but anything greater than 12 it will not accept, because the maximum size of the font in any LaTeX document is either 10 or 12. So if I give 16 as what I am shown here, you can see it will go back to its original font size of 10 and it will not accept 16 point. Please note the other font sizes such as 14, 16, 18, they have been assigned for chapter titles, section names, subsection names, and etc. So let me just reset this to 12 point option here. I run it once again. Right. So that's about the first part of the video, that is to illustrate the font sizes. Next, we take up the page size. For example, if I want to set up my document so that when I take the printout, it automatically adjusts to A4 size, then you need to add another optional argument here, which is called A4 paper. By doing this, the software will understand you are going to create a document which will be printed over an A4 size paper. To illustrate whether this is properly working, I am going to use a library called as Lipsum. And whenever you use libraries, in technical terms it is called as packages here, you need to use a command called /usePackage. And here you have to give the name of the package, and the package name I am going to use for this illustration is called as lorem ipsum, which is in short called as Lipsum. This is a package which has some junk text stored in it. So whenever I give a command called as Lipsum, you can see it automatically gives a lot of options. I'm going to use the second one here, /Lipsum within square bracket number -number. Here I'm going to give a range of numbers which will be the range of paragraphs. For example, if I give 1-5, it will print the first 5 paragraphs of the Lipsum package. Now I'm going to use this only for illustrating the A4 size document size. So let me save the document here, run it. Okay. So as you can see at the right part of the screen here, we have 5 paragraphs which are taken directly from the Lipsum package, and the font size of the text here is 12 point, and it is in fact an article document. Further, if you want to create a one-sided document or a two-sided document, you have to simply use a command called as two-sided or one-sided accordingly. Currently, by default, an article creates a two-sided document. So I'll show you that. Save it, run it. You can see the page number automatically also appears and it is a two-sided document. On the other hand, if you want to create a one-sided document, give the command called as one-sided, save it, run it. Now, though you are not seeing any physical changes here, when you print this document, it will appear as one-sided document. Lastly, I want to show one more option called as Open Write. This is specifically used for textbooks and other stuff where whenever you want to create a chapter, the chapter always opens at the right side page of the document. It never opens on the left side page, it always opens on the right side page. So that is what the Open Write option does. Please note, at this instant, I am unable to illustrate the Open Write option because for that, I would have to introduce chapters into the document, which of course is for one of the future videos. So that's it about this video about the Document class options. Thank you for watching. Have a good day.